afternoon, everyone. My name is Patrick Riddenhauer, R-I-D-E-N-H-O-U-R. I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Danbury. To my right is Trooper Joe Dorellis from the Connecticut State Police and Trooper First Class Christine Geltema from the Connecticut State Police. And to my left is Captain Mark Sticka from the Connecticut State Police, Deputy Chief Sean McColgan from the Danbury Police Department, and Detective Lieutenant Mark Williams from the Danbury Police Department. I just have some preliminary information for you at this time. At approximately 10:45 this morning, an adult male armed with 2 large knives was shot by a Danbury police officer. The incident occurred after several Danbury officers responded to a report of an assault at 38 Old Ridgebury Road here in Danbury around 8:44 this morning. Preliminary information again indicates that the subject in question, a white male in his 30s, was located in a recreational area adjacent to Old Ridgebury and Reserve Road. The male had a large knife in each hand. When officers encountered the male, he refused all orders to stop and drop the weapons. At some point during the encounter, the male was shot by a Danbury police officer. He was treated at the scene and then transported by ambulance to the hospital. His condition is unknown at this time. No police officers were injured, and per state and departmental policy, the Danbury State's Attorney was contacted and is overseeing the investigation, which is being conducted by the Connecticut State Police. That's all I have at this time, and it's very preliminary information. I'll take a few questions. There was a report inside the building that the person was assaulting several of the people there. The initial report was that he was assaulting several people inside the building. We're conducting a separate investigation of that incident as well at this time.
Can you specify what was that building? What was it? What kind of building?
It's what do you call it? A treatment facility?
Behavioral health.
Yeah, behavioral health treatment facility.
So following up, does this have something to do with maybe mental health issues?
We're investigating at this time. We don't have all that information.
What about the area that the big area that was closed off, exit to? Why such a vast area to be shut down?
Well, the area, because of we understand that there's residences and there's a couple of hotels on that street as well, and we're trying to allow access as much as we can for the residents. But until we really know what we have, what type of scene we have, it's always best to close off a larger area so we don't risk losing any evidence.
Has anything reopened, or what does the public know now about?
The public, we understand that there is a wedding going that will be taking place later at the Crown Plaza, so we are opening up access to the Crown Plaza, and anyone who lives up in that area, we will allow them through.
People leaving work at Barron or Ingelheim will be able to.
Yes, they will be able to get out. Yes.
Is the person who shot known to police at all? Anything you can tell us about?
We don't have that information at this time, other than it was a white male in his 30s. He is not a resident of Danbury, and the last he was conscious and speaking at the scene.
Do we know if he was staying at that facility at the time, or just visiting?
That we don't know at this time. It's all under investigation.
And for protocol, as your officer is, can you explain to folks at home who are watching what the next steps are?
Well, the next steps, right now, the initial step is to make sure that the officer is, it's a traumatic incident. The officer was also transported to the hospital for an evaluation. It's in line with mental health protocol for officer health and wellness. And then the state's attorney and the state police will be contacting him for statements and follow-up in this investigation.
We're going into the holiday. Can you talk about what roads you anticipate will be closed at 5, 6 o'clock when people get off work?
I think the scene is going to shrink now that the state police is on scene, so I don't think that there's going to be any major impact on traffic in the area.
Fireworks at the mall tonight. Do you have enough officers to cover safety there?
I do believe we're covered for that. And the mall has been notified that we had an incident that may tie up some of our personnel, so I know that they're working to put some extra security personnel on scene.
And again, what time did this happen that you received the call?
The initial call came in around 8:44 this morning. The incident in question took place around 10:45.
Can you talk about what was happening? You said the person who was shot had knives. I mean, did he go lunge towards your officer? Can you explain what happened?
All of that is under investigation at this time.
So if there's a 2-hour
hour difference between the initial call and the incident taking place? Were you looking for him?
Yes.
Or was he...
Yes, officers were looking the whole time for him.
Were they looking in a big area? Can you just describe that search? That
They were
couple
searching the
hours?
general area where they ended up encountering him. Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Any comments or any updates probably will be in the next 24 to 48 hours. Thank you.
Thank